Then please get water for me. As our water finished, check my bag, check my wallet. I think I left water inside my car, but just buy another one. Very cold one. Okay, so I've sent you the link on Telegram, so you can share now. Yeah, so good morning, everyone. How are you guys doing? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Please, if you're just joining us, type your name and where you're joining us from. Your name and where you are joining us from. So let me know your name and where you are joining us from. And I'd love to know if my voice is loud and clear. If my voice is loud and clear enough, please let me know on the comment section. We are about to kick off ASAP. ASAP. Okay, which will be joining us from Lagos Island. That's amazing. You're welcome. Which is this your first time? Okay, so welcome. There's a lot to talk about today, a whole lot. So if you're joining us, once you join us, let me know where you're joining us from. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know where you are joining us from. Okay, and please do well to also share the link if you know anybody that should be in today's mentorship session. Please let them know that we are live and ready to go. We are live and ready to go. Okay, Ogochukwu, this is your second time. That's amazing. Good to hear. So you guys are welcome, 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 welcome. Good. So do well to share the link. If there's any other person you know that should be with us in this live, please let them know that we are here and we're going to be kicking off like right now. First time from Akure. Okay, so you guys are welcome again. If you're joining us for the first time, this is your first time joining. You guys are all welcome. So we do this every week. We come on every week on YouTube to provide mentorship and to teach a lot of you how to actually trade forex, and how to benefit from forex trading. And of course, there's a lot to learn, and there's little time. Okay, so you guys are welcome. I can see you. Tofik is joining us from Akure. Icon is joining us from UK. Amazing. Nice to see you guys once again. So let's start off with questions. Last week, I taught you guys how to become, what the steps it takes to become a profitable trader, and what practical steps that it's needed to actually become a profitable trader. Because there are a lot of things, a lot of people with a lot of theories out there saying a lot of things about the forex market. And at the end of the day, you find out that most of them don't really even know what they're saying, because they've not even they are not really profitable in the forex market. And I try to teach you guys the difference between being a professional trader and being a profitable trader. I told you guys last week that these are like two different ball games. Okay, a professional trader is not the same as a profitable trader. Okay, it takes a whole lot more to become a professional trader. It takes experience, it takes a lot of trading hours, okay, to become a professional trader. Okay, so I can see you guys joining. Tohid is joining us from Ocean State. That's amazing. So if you're here to share the link, please share to your friends that you know that would love to be in this life. I'll be teaching something very, very vital in today's session. I'll teach you guys how to make passive income, or ways you can actually make passive income in the forex market without really actively trading. So this is something I've been doing for many years, and I can also guide you on how to become start making money passively from the forex market without actively trading. So someone is joining us from Lagos. Rex is joining us from Lagos. Glad to hear. Glad to see you guys. So let's start off with questions. If you have any question about the forex market, if you have something you want to know about the forex market, please do well to ask questions. If someone join us from Taraba, you're welcome. Thank God from Taraba, you're welcome. Chibuke from Enugu, you're welcome. Jovan from Uganda, amazing. Nice to see you guys, right? So if you have any question about the forex market, if you have something you want to learn about the forex market, let me know. Let me take questions before I go into what I want to teach you guys. Because the forex industry keeps is a progressive industry, just like every other industry. Every day in, let's say, in medicine, they are coming up with new concepts. Okay, the concepts that used to work many years ago in medicine might not be working today. In engineering, the way they build houses and the concept they use in building houses, it keeps changing every year. Okay, you just see new technology brings out new stuff every day, and just the same thing as the forest industry. One of the very funny things I've noticed amongst a lot of traders is that they've not come to understand that we're actually in an industry. Okay, they think because there are actually maybe no universities teaching trading for teaching forex trading, there are no industry, there's no university offering forex 101 or forex 102. Okay, or things like all the regular other courses, biochemistry, physiology and all those kind of courses, because there is no lecturer standing in front of you telling you this is forex 101, fundamentals in forex, all those kind of things. A lot of people don't know that this is an industry. Okay, so once they start playing in the forex industry, start trying to trade, make money from trading forex, they just throw their sense of their intellectual capabilities, just throw it away, just throw it over the window. Okay, they just assume they just assume that whatever the case may be, you will just survive. Whatever will be in forex. But that's not so. No, there's no industry that survives that way. No industry, no person achieves any form of success in any industry just by what will be. Okay, there are practical steps to making it in any industry. Okay, so just does the same way for the forex industry. Okay, it keeps advancing. A lot of new concepts keep coming out every single day. A lot of new concepts, a lot of ideas, a lot of theories, a lot of stipulations, and some of them are true, some of them are not really true. But at the end of the day, you find out that it's the entirety of the whole matter is that the industry is actually progressing. It gets better every day. Okay, so it's very pertinent to learn, the new concepts in industry and what to expect in the coming years. Okay, Livinus, I see you. Livinus is joining us from Abuja. Don is joining us from USA. James is joining us from Kwara State. That's amazing. So let's start off with questions. If you have questions about the forex market, please do well to ask your questions before I kick off. Please ask your question. If you have any questions about the forex market, please ask your questions ASAP. So I can take some questions before I go ahead with what I want to discuss today. Because once I start teaching, I might not have the time to take more questions. Okay. So ask questions. And you have any experience in the forex market you want to share with us? Maybe something happened in your trading journey last week. Probably you didn't understand, or maybe you lost a trade. You want to know why. And if that's a general experience of every other person here in this call this morning, feel free to drop that on the comment so that we can track and know how to help you, because our mission is to help 1 million individuals become financially free by 2030. Okay, so we hope to keep increasing that number at the dawn of every single day. Okay, so any questions so far? Okay. All right, so I'm not seeing any questions, so let's just proceed now. We are currently living in very, very, very wonderful times, such that we are beginning to. Okay, I can see a question. That one is nice. So how do we identify order blocks? Other blocks are usually found somewhere above support and below resistance, above resistance and below support zones. Those are very support blocks. Support blocks are where there are a lot of market orders. Okay, other blocks, sorry, where there are a lot of market orders. Okay, maybe pending orders, stop losses, buy stop, sell limits, buy limit, sell limits. Those are all order blocks. So when they are stacked up above resistance zones, they are usually stacked up above resistance zones and below support zones. Okay, because that's where people typically put their stop losses. Okay, if you enter a trade, if you enter a sell trade, for instance, you want to put your stop loss above the previous resistance. That's like typical trading cycle. That's how average trader actually thinks. And if you're entering a buy trade, you want to put your stop loss somewhere below support. Okay, so typically that's where you find order blocks. Okay, now let's go to what I want to teach you guys. What's your take on goats? Do your robots drop signals on it? Okay, my robot does not actually drop signals. My robot trades. My robot actually trades. It doesn't really drop signals. Okay, if there's an entry, the robot enters the trade. It doesn't send you any signal whatsoever. It's a fully automated robot. Okay, that's one of the things I might actually share with you guys this morning. Okay, so what I wanted to teach you is that okay, I can see this question is from my friend Wealthy Babs. Wow. Thank you for joining, sir. Amazing. Good to see you this morning. So, so technology has really been changing a lot of things in the last 4-5 years of trading. In fact, more than 5 years. Let's say about 7-8 years. And with the advent of technology, with the advent of sophisticated systems and programming and things like that. The industry has actually been evolving, and it has evolved to a point where it has become possible to make money from the forex market every single day, even without actively trading. Okay, I've been trading with automated systems since 2020. Since between 2019 2020, that was when I started using automated systems to trade, as a source of passive income. And I've been using them over 3 years now. And I have made a lot of profit using automated systems to trade. But unfortunately, a lot of other people too have had very terrible experiences using automated systems trading. But the fact remains that the reason I can say this, the reason why it has been very easy, because I've used a lot of algorithms. When I mean automated trading system, I mean trading robots. Okay. Now the reason why I've been able to make a lot of success out of using automated systems is because I have the basic. I know, aside using trading robots, I'm a trader myself. 90% of people that try to use automated systems to trade are not traders, or at least they don't actually know how to trade. I am in a particular group, a particular Telegram group, where you get access to over, I mean, more than 10,000 trading robots. And guess what? Over 10,000 trading robots. And guess what? It's not up to 2% of the people in that Telegram community are actually making money using any automated system. I mean, almost every trading system in the world is shared for free in the platform, but less than 2% of those people actually make money because they're actually focusing on the wrong thing. They're actually focusing their energy doing the wrong thing. Let me tell you what I mean by the wrong thing. If you are, for instance, I don't know whether you guys have watched this movie, iRobots. You guys must have watched iRobots. It's a very old movie. If you watched that movie, let me know on the chat. Uh, Type one on the chat if you've watched that movie, iRobot, by Will Smith. If you watched it, type one on the chat. Let me be sure you guys are on the right track. Let me know. Which of you have watched iRobot? Because I want to say some things, but I want to draw out some analogy from that movie that would, I think, will really help you. So if you watch the movie, type one on the chat. Type one on the chat if you have watched iRobot. Okay, good. I can see one. Somebody typed one. Who else has watched iRobot? Wow, only one person. Okay. I can see one. Okay, good. So good. So in that movie, the movie was about, it was trying to depict a particular era of life, where robots are trying to take over, or the robots are trying to take over, the normal life of human beings. Okay, a lot of jobs, a lot of activities, a lot of things were being overtaken by robots. And one thing you need to learn about that movie is the fact that the guys that the guys that the guys that maximized what the robots could do was actually people who knew the algorithm and the programming behind the robot. What I'm actually trying to say is you can't be making money, or you can't consistently make money from a robot that you do not understand how the algorithm actually works. The reason why Will Smith was able to, tame, the ones that were going, going AWOL, I don't know the word to use, but those ones that were trying to defy the system, fight humans and all of that, was because he understood how the algorithm was actually working. The average human being at that era just knew that these are robots and this is what they should do, but they didn't really understand the mechanism, the algorithm that was making the robot do what it was doing. Okay, so the reason why a lot of people lose money using automated trading systems is because most of them have zero knowledge about trading robots. And It's very evident because the truth is 90% of Nigerian traders are actually very, very lazy. And everybody just wants like a source of passive income that you don't have to do anything, you just have to sit back, sleep, and just money comes. Okay, and that can work for you for 2 months, 3 months, but at the end of the day you end up blowing your money. Because that was my experience when I actually started using the trading robot to trade. I found out that some of them, because I didn't understand the the algorithm behind them, it might make money for this for some time, and at the end of the day, it will end up blowing my money. In fact, I experimented with over, hundreds. I have a file on my hard disk that has the robot collection of over 300, like over 300 robots, and I've tested every single one of them. I don't think anybody in Nigeria like has experience as far as trading robots is concerned in Nigeria like me, because I've experimented with a lot of things, a lot of. I'm always amazed at the idea of passive income. So anything that can give me passive income, I try my best to study like to the best. I like study every single thing I can about it to know how it actually works, because I love passive income. Okay, so I've experimented with a lot of robots, hundreds of them, and I can tell you the truth. Many of them, let's say 50% of them, are actually like quack, like rubbish. They are not good at all. But 50% of them are actually good. But it just requires somebody who understands fully how the algorithm works for you to actually use them. Now, I've had my own fair share of, bad robots in the past, because, like I told you guys, there was a time I was actually learning how to do these things before I started coding, and before I started actually learning how to do like create my own robots. Okay, so most of the robots I use now currently are my own. I just code a strategy that I know, a strategy that I'm using. I just put it into codes and then start using it for myself. Okay. So, and this is something I actually, in fact, I use most of the, big clients I manage accounts for. Most of them, I just put the trading robot on the account and simply just go to sleep. It's really that simple. And once in a while, when the robot needs my attention, I know what to do. I know how to adjust. I know parameters to adjust, and what to do to actually, make sure that the robot doesn't make a loss on the account. Okay, so trading robots are amazing sources of passive income as far as trading the forex market is concerned. A lot of people online. In fact, this morning, I woke up this morning, I saw an advert on Instagram about a particular robot. I don't want to call the name because I don't want it to look like I'm, trying to badmouth other people. I don't do that. You guys know me here. I don't do that. Okay. But I saw them doing an ad on a robot that I have used before, and I can tell you of the truth, 99% of the time it will blow your account. And guess what? People were doing dropping comments on the comment section, dropping comments. They are selling the robot for 100 and I think $40 for like a 1 month license. And this is something I can actually give you free. Like I have it somewhere. If I search very well, my collection is on my collection. And somebody selling the 1 month license for $140. I think 1 year license for like $399, like $400. Currently in Nigeria, $400 is about it should be about 300,000 thereabout. If you're going with like 700, it's more than that, right? Because $100 is like 771,000, 71,000. So that's like 280 there, about something within that range, 200,000. That's what somebody is selling, a robot that can actually give you for free. Okay, but the truth is, because of people don't know these things, a lot of people, and they don't do research. There was one president that called Nigerians lazy youth, and a lot of people abused him. That how can you see Nigerians are lazy? But the truth is, a lot of people are actually really lazy. Okay, because they don't take out the time to do the research. They just tell you that this is a robot, this is how it works, and you just swallow that. Hook, line, and sinker. And most of the people selling this robot don't give you explanation of how the robot actually works. They don't even spend any time to give you anything. They just tell you plug here, apply here, put here, and drag and drop, and that's it. you have no idea about how the algorithm works. You have zero idea about when the robot takes the trade, why it takes the trade, when it's necessary to actually do some adjustment. A lot of them don't even offer like support, okay? Because every trading robot should like have like a support channel where regular information is sent about the trading robot, what to do, how to adjust it, and things like that. A lot of people don't even a lot of people selling robot out there, they don't even do all of those things, okay? So but the truth is automated trading systems actually work. That's what I'm actually, that's like the crux of everything I'm telling you guys this morning. Automated trading systems actually work. I've been using them for years and I'll still use them. I'll continue using them, okay? It actually works. But only use trading systems that you understand how the algorithm works. You understand? Now, there are two types of trading systems. There is fully automated systems and there are semi-automated systems. A fully automated system is a robot that actually finds a signal, maybe finds a setup, depending on how the algorithm has been coded to work, does an analysis on a trade and executes the trade on your behalf. It doesn't wait for you to come on the chart and start taking trades. It executes this trade on your behalf, even whether you're there or not. Okay, but semi-automated trading robots are robots that would once they do the analysis, they send you a signal maybe on your via email or via live notification on your MetaTrader 4 on your smartphone that this signal, this robot is actually good for buy or a good for sell. Okay, I've used all those systems. I had a robot I created one time that told me that sent me an update on MetaTrader 4 platform when a particular currency pair is actually either oversold or overbought. Had a system also that told me when a breakout is about to happen. Like I've created a lot of systems, but I found out that finally, actually two algorithms that works best in any like makes most of the profit. But I'll not go into that. I'll not tell you that. That's too that's too expensive of the knowledge to give out for free. Okay, because there's actually two kinds of algorithm that always works. Okay, then secondly, back testing. Once you buy a robot from anybody at all, first thing you need to do is actually start your back testing or ask the person, even before you buy, ask the person to be like give you either a back test or a maybe an account, whether a demo or a live account. Most times it's very hard for people to give out like live account, like someone like me, like it's hard. I can't give you like my live account. I mean, I'm very security conscious, man. You understand? I have a wife, I have a family. I'm not a young man. Like I'm not. Of course, I'm a young man, but I like. I'm very security conscious, okay? Unlike a lot of people that can get, okay, this is my account. I made how much today? I made how much? You can never hear me come and tell you I made through this amount today, unless it's very specific occasions. Okay, most of the accounts I even share or maybe on our Telegram, Signal channel, all those things. Most of them are not even my account. Okay, some of them are clients' account, some are just play accounts. Okay, but me to come and tell you my full account size, you'll never hear it from my mouth. Okay, all right. So however, what I'm trying to say is you need to do a back test, okay? Before you actually buy a robot or maybe after you've bought a trading robot, okay? But either ways, trading robots are a very amazing system of passive income in the forex market. So as much as you are trading, as much as you are, always looking at the charts, trying to, I'm an expert trader, I'm a professional trader. Most of the times, most times when I make maybe I end the day in a loss, I found out that my trading robot on a particular account has actually recovered the loss that I actually made on my, on my main live manual trading account. Okay, so as much as possible, find a way to get an automated system, or you can automate your trading system, automate your strategy, whatever it is you're actually using to trade. You can automate it such a way that it makes you money while you're sleeping. If you're using a strategy that works, let's say a breakout, or let's say respects a particular channel, maybe dungeon channel, or what's it called again? I use the other one. I've forgotten the name of that indicator, like really very, very powerful indicator. What's much how can I forget the name of that channel indicator? I don't know if you know the one. I think it starts with B. You guys should know the one I'm talking about. Like it has one on top, one down that just keeps following price action. My God, how can I forget that indicator? Okay, has moving average and also, but you guys should know the indicator I'm talking about. So if you have maybe a strategy that is, indicator based, those are like the easiest easiest strategies to actually, code into robots. Indicator based strategies, right? You can do it without coding, without any single line of code. Okay, so as much as possible, if you know a strategy that works, automate it so that it makes life much more easier for you. Bollinger Bands, good. Oluwase, you guys know what I'm saying. Bollinger Bands. So no, it's not pennant. So he said pennant. No, it's not pennant. It's Bollinger Bands. That's the one I'm thinking about. So indicator-based strategies are very, very easy to automate. Okay, so why I decided to talk about this video, because this was not the topic I wanted to talk about today, but because I saw the advert I saw on Instagram today, and because of a lot of the scams I've seen going around as far as trading robots is concerned, that's what I'm actually doing this video, okay? To save you guys from buying rubbish, to save you guys from buying absolute rubbish, okay? Um, if you want to buy a trading robot from someone, first of all, ask them, is there a tutorial of how this robot works? Okay, so that I can understand the robot myself. And I always advise people, even people that buy a trading robot from me, I'm as sincere, because some people, you guys should know me. My integrity is like everything to me. Okay, I rather keep my conscience and you keep your money than collect your money and lose my conscience. Okay, anytime somebody wants to buy a trading robot from me, one of the first questions I tell them is, are you a trader? Because it takes a trader to maximize a trading robot. If you're not a trader, like you don't even know the basics of trading, you would blow that account. There's no, see, oh my God, people like being deceived. People like being deceived a whole lot. I don't know why, but it feels like people just love being lied to. Okay, anybody telling you that a robot makes money for you and you do absolutely nothing, you don't have to monitor, you don't need to even know how it works, like you need to just have zero knowledge, is not telling you the whole truth. Okay, you can go ahead and lose your money, but you'll still come back to me and tell me that what I'm telling you is true. Okay, no robot out there is 100% such that it survives every single market situation. It never happens, guys. Some robots work better in a, let's say, a trending market. Some robots work better in a ranging market. Some robots work better using breakout. So in a situation where a robot is not favoring a particular market condition, is not favoring a trading robot, it might require some adjustments. It might require changing some parameters or even turning it off. You understand? So these are very simple. And the truth is, 95% of trading robots I've personally used and I've experimented with in the past don't have any form of risk management involved. Like the risk management most of the time is actually manual. You have to like either turn off the robot, change something, or unattach it from the chart, whatever. Okay, most of them, they don't have any form of risk management attached to them. Okay, and that's very, very unfortunate. Okay, so make sure before you get a trading robot, at least know the basics of trading. Somebody was asking me today. Somebody chatted me up today. I know that the guy is on this call. He said, okay, that he wanted to, that he's saving money to buy my trading robot. First question I asked him is, are you a trader? And he said he's trading. And then I now told him, I told him, why not first of all learn how to trade forex first? That was like the first. I told him that if you know the basics of trading, that's like the first thing. So I was advising, okay, it's better to actually, instead of buying a trading robot, why not just learn how to trade forex first? Okay, so that at least you know the basics, so that you are aware of what the robot is doing on your account before you start using it. And I think that's like a good suggestion. He said, okay, no problem, that I'll be back soon. And I'm like, I mean, that's fine. Okay, so don't fall for scams out there. Don't fall for anybody that tells you like you don't need to even know how to trade, you don't need to know nothing. Your account is about to blow, man. Your account is about to blow right there. Okay, so that's like basic of. If you have any question on trading robots, please feel free to ask me on the comment section. I'm looking at the comment sections now, so if you have any question about trading robot, please go ahead and ask me right now, go ahead and ask me about trading robots. So I'll just go ahead and tell you, because I know somebody will probably now start asking me, so what about your own trading robot? How does it work? I'll not tell you how it works. Okay. unless I'm rest assured that you're a trader and at least you understand the basics. Okay, but however, trading robots are amazing. I've been using them for years. In fact, it was because the trading robots that we're actually selling right now, it was just because a lot of people were asking me about it because of the results they were seeing. That was why I decided to actually start selling it. Normally, it was just for only my students. Okay, I think somebody on this call is, please, if you're using my trading robots, please indicate on the chat. And if you have anything to say positively or negatively, please feel free to type it on the chat. I mean, whether positive or negative. Okay, if you feel it's good, if you're making profits with it, it's been amazing, please do well to type on the chat. And if you feel like it's not good, please don't pity me, type it on the chat. Okay, I'm really that honest with you guys. So somebody says, okay, thank God said that's a laziness fact. Okay, Oko, I'm using it. So how has been your experience? Mr. Emmanuel, how has been your experience? What do you think? Somebody say, how do you build one? Okay, very simple. Robots are built using MQL4. MQL4, it's more like what you call a a programming language. Okay, MQL4, it's how people program robots, but there are people that build robots using some other systems. I will not mention their names. I mean, but there are systems, there are websites, web apps that you can just use, go into the web app, and just drag and drop, you build trading robots. But most of the trading robots you build using those kind of web apps are not like very sophisticated. They're not really sophisticated kind of robots. Okay, so that's it. Okay, but if you want to like do code on MQL4 or MQL5, if you want to use on MetaTrader 5, okay, but for MetaTrader 4 is MQL4. Okay, it takes a little bit of energy and time. Okay, so but it's possible. Somebody, okay, Emmanuel says I'm using it, it's perfect, amazing. Somebody said, Icon said I use it and so far it's astonishingly good. Fantastic. Christian says, how can get the trading robot you're using? Okay, just send me a private message. Uh, let me type. Just send me a private message. Let me just give you. Let me just get you a link so you can just send me a message on WhatsApp. So I can just send you the manual. You can read up and then you can get the trading robot. So please keep the questions coming. If you have more questions to ask, please keep the questions coming. Keep the questions coming. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Anything about trading robot at all? Okay. Like I said, I've been using these for many years, and I can guide you. If you have one you want to buy, please let me know. I can actually check it out for you and tell you whether it's good or not. Okay, so good. So I just typed that's the link to my personal, to my business line on WhatsApp. That's actually my business line. So you can actually use that link, chat me up privately. So I'll give you more information about it. Someone say, what's the win rate of your robot? 80% thereabout. In cases where you might need to maybe adjust a parameter, you can just adjust the parameter. Very easy to understand. Okay, please suggest the website for back testing. MetaTrader 4. Use MetaTrader 4 platform, MT4 platform on your PC. That's like the very best as far as back testing is concerned. It makes back testing much more easy for you, especially if you're back testing a trading robot. Okay, MetaTrader 4 has a strategy tester. I don't know whether I can do that in this video. I don't know whether I can do that in this video. Okay, let's try. Let me see if we can do some back tests. Share screen. Share screen. Okay. So can you guys see my screen? If you can see my screen, please let me know that you can see my screen. So this tool right here, strategy tester, this tool here is called a strategy tester. So it's used to test, trading robots. So all you need to do is to come over here. It shows you the screen here. Put the trading robot that you want to test somewhere here. Put the trading robot you want to test here, and then put the symbol you want to test, the time you want to test the robot for, and then the parameters that you want to test it, and then click on start. And the robot, the platform actually helps you to start, testing the robot. Okay, so this like a robot that I was testing some time ago. This CORMRMTS robot. Okay, it was good for some time, but it wasn't just sustainable. So, so this is what it looks like. It just shows you a graph of what the robot is doing. Okay, as you can see, this robot started with $1,500, and it shows you the trade the robot is taking. Okay, so typically that's how it works. Okay, so once it's done, it shows you a report of this trading robot. So that's basically how it works. Okay, so more questions. I know trading robot might not be 100% perfect. So what is the success rate and failure of it? I think I already answered this question. It's based on we use a very simple strategy that wins 80-85% of the time. The only time you might need to do any adjustment, and it uses a stop. It has a stop loss feature. So if floating loss gets that terrible, the robot puts the stop loss at at a place that you choose. You choose what to actually risk. There is a function on the robot called a max loss function. What it does is that is what regulates where the robot puts your stop loss. Let's say you have $1,000 account and you want to risk like $200 on the worst possible case, condition. Okay, the robot puts your stop loss where no matter what happens, you can't lose more than $200. So typically that's what it was. So somebody said, what is a VPS and what's the relationship with the robot? VPS means virtual private server, also called a remote desktop. It's like having a desktop in the cloud. So you set up your trading robot on a VPS. So the VPS is actually where your robot is actually working. So whether you're sleeping, whether you're not even looking at the charts, your robot is actually trading when it's powered by a VPS. Okay. So somebody saying thanks. Yes, thanks. Okay, good. So this is already 12 o'clock. So we started. We do this every Monday. For those of you joining us for the very first time, every Monday we choose a particular topic about Forex and we discuss it after taking questions. Okay. So if you have any questions about the Forex market, come here every Monday morning between 10 a.m. and 12 p.m. Okay. Anytime between 10 and 12. We have these sessions every Monday morning. Okay. It's totally free. You don't have to pay anything, don't have to buy anything. So just providing free mentorship for you guys because is our goal, is our mission here at TradeWave to help at least 1 million individuals become profitable and financially free in the forex market. That's our goal, that's our dream, that's our drive. Okay, that's why we provide a lot of free. I don't think any other trading, forex, company or firm does a lot of free trainings and the kind of things I actually give out to you guys for free. Okay, including Signal. So if you're ready to join the Signal channel, please the link. Let me just drop the link. If you're here to join the Signal channel, join right away. Join right away. Okay, so that's a link to the Signal channel. Join so that any signal we are going to be sending to you guys do not get to miss it. Okay, so that's it for today. I love you guys. See you guys next week Monday. If you got some value, please type value in the chat. If you got value from what you learned this morning, please type something on the chat. Let me sure you guys are getting some. You guys got some amazing values this morning. Okay, so if you got value, type value on the chat. Let me be sure you guys got some value before I say goodbye this morning. Good. I see value from Steph. Good. A lot of value. Okay, good. Thank you, Steph. Glad you got value. Who else got value from today's training? Before I say goodbye and see you guys once again next week. Okay, Chibuke got value. Amazing. Okay, good. So till we meet again, I love you guys. Keep trading, stay profitable, stay focused. There's a lot of money to go around, man. A lot of money to go around for every one of us. So cheers. Have a wonderful week ahead. Goodbye.